Let me share with you a short story about a farmer who is very uncontented with his farm. So merong isang farmer na hindi na siya masaya sa tinitirhan niyang farm dahil marami siyang reklamo. Mainit daw, masyado daw maraming lamok, maputik, madilim sa gabi, kaya napagdesisyonan na niya that he is going to sell the farm. So the next day, tumawag siya ng isang real estate agent para ilagay na yung farm niya sa ads ng dyaryo para maibenta na. And that's exactly what the real estate agent did. Nilagay na niya sa dyaryo yung farm para maibenta. Now, going back to the farmer, excited na siyang umalis doon sa kanyang current farm that he started browsing kung saan ba yung bagong farm na gusto niyang lipatan. So, ano nangyari? Habang nagbabrowse siya ng bagong farm na gusto niyang lipatan, all of a sudden nakakita siya ng isang farm that caught his heart. Talagang unang beses pa lang niya nakita yung farm, talaga namang ito na yung farm na gusto niyang bilhin. Papakita ko sa inyo, ito yung farm na gusto niyang bilhin. Talaga namang almost everything is perfect. Maganda ang sunlight, maganda ang farm from the outside, mukhang napaka-fruitful ng mga halaman dito sa farm na ito. So he already decided that this is the farm that he is going to buy. Hinanap ngayon niya yung address kung nasaan yung farm na ito, and that's when he realized na yung farm pala na gusto niyang bilhin is the same farm na binebenta niya ngayon. Ibig sabihin yung nakita niyang farm doon sa dyaryo, yun pala yung outside perspective ng current farm na binebenta niya. And so when he realized this, tinawagan kaagad niya yung real estate agent at sinabi niya na tanggalin mo na sa ads ng dyaryo yung farm na binebenta ko. Because that farm is no longer for sale, because this farm where I am in right now, this is the farm that I've been looking for all my life. The reason why sinabi ko yung story na yan about the farmer is because we are going to talk about contentment. Sa Tagalog, kontento. Ano mang ibig sabihin ng kontento? This is the state of being mentally or emotionally satisfied with things just as they are. Kapag ikaw ay kontentong tao, ibig sabihin yan, kaya mong sabihin yung mga salitang ito. Wala na akong mahihiling pa, sapat na, masaya ako sa kung anong meron ako, or in English, diba? Parang kanta nga yata to, no? You can say, I could not ask for more. So if you are already in that state, yung masasabi mo, I could not ask for more, then masasabi mo na ikaw ay kontento na. In the Bible, there is an illustration na maganda nating tignan para ipakita sa inyo what it means to be contented. For example, ang sabi ni St. Paul, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. Yan ang ibig sabihin kapag kontento ka. If you are going to summarize what the Apostle Paul said, what does it mean to be contented? I choose to be happy in any situation I am in, or with whatever I currently have. Kahit ano pa yung sitwasyon mo, kahit ano pa yung meron ka, marami man o konti, maganda man o pangit, you choose to be happy with those things that you have. Now, ang tanong, should I want to be contented? Diba? I mean, kung ikaw ay, if you want your mind to be better, sabi ng mga psychologists, one way to do that is to make yourself contented. Now, would you want yourself to be contented? Meron bang magandang bagay na mangyayari if you choose to be contented? The answer is yes. Studies after studies have shown, for example, na maraming benepisyo kapag yung tao natututo siyang makontento. Like for example, according to research, people who are contented, number one, nagiging stable ang relationships, lalong-lalo na yung kanyang marriage. And you know what? This makes sense. Dahil kontento ka kay misis, hindi ka tumitingin sa iba, nagiging maganda ang family life nyo, nagiging fruitful. Diba? Wala kayong mga stress about infidelity, about cheating in a relationship, kaya nagiging maganda at stable yung marriage. Number two, alam nyo ba, according to studies, contentment is also related to more savings. Mas marami kang natitipid. And you know, this also makes sense. Dahil kontento ka sa buhay mo, hindi ka na bumibili ng mga bagay na hindi mo naman kailangan because you are so contented with the things na meron ka. Kaya yung pera hindi labas ng labas sa'yo eh. Puro lang naiipon yung pera mo kaya tumataas ang level of savings. And last one, number 3, ang mga taong kontento according to research, tumataas ang levels of happiness. In fact, itong number 3, it's more on the byproduct of numbers 1 and 2. Dahil stable ang relationships mo, dahil marami kang naiipon, most likely, that leads you to feel more happiness in your life. And in fact, wala pa akong nababasang kahit anong psychological studies na nagsasabi that contentment is bad for the mind. Halos lahat ng pag-aaral na nabasa ko, when people learn how to be contented, good things happen to the mind. So ang tanong ngayon, paano ba makontento? Halimbawa, weakness ko yan. Ako ay isang taong hindi makontento. Meron bang mga ways na pwede kong gawin to train myself how to be more contented? The good news is meron. Bibigyan ko kayo ng 2 habits na pwede nyong gawin para ma-develop yung contentment nyo. Take note, these are habits. Ibig sabihin yan, dapat pagpapraktisan nyo na araw-araw yung gagawin to develop your contentment. Habit number 1, para makontento ka, kinakailangan matuto kang mag-positive focus. Positive focus means you are training your mind na pansinin mo yung mga bagay na magaganda sa buhay mo, no matter how small. Isa kasi sa mga bagay na talagang pumapatay ng contentment natin is when we take for granted the small things that we have. Kasi karamihan ng mga maliliit na bagay na meron tayo sa buhay natin, these are the small things that make our life so great. In fact, in the Bible, may special mention dyan eh. If we have food and clothing, we will be content with that. Special mention to food and clothing. Ito yung mga bagay na madalas nating tinitake for granted, di ba? For example, yung food, madalas nating nilalait yan. Ayan na naman, wala na bang iba? Amoy tuyo na nga ako no? Sawa na ako sa food ko. Or clothing. Madalas, marami akong kilala, sinasabi na wala na akong maisuot. But we all know na hindi totoong wala ka nang maisuot. Marami kang pwedeng isuot, it's just that sawa ka na isuot yung mga bagay na o yung mga damit na meron ka. So those are the small things we have in our life that we take for granted. If we want to be more contented, kinakailangan mas i-value natin, mas i-appreciate natin yung mga bagay na meron tayo. Kaya nga alam nyo, isa sa mga bagay na talaga, isa pang nakakasira ng contentment is comparison. If you want to be more contented in life in relation to what I'm saying, kinakailangan itigil na natin yung comparison kasi nakakasira yan ng positive focus eh. Kapag lagi ka na lang nagkukumpara sa iba, you are training your mind to focus on the things that you don't have while other people have. And that will kill your contentment. Kaya nga meron isang study na nabasa ako about social media, specifically Instagram. May mga psychologists na nakita nila na marami mga tao na nagbabrowse ng Instagram, habang tumatagal, tumataas yung kanilang level of depression and loneliness. And according to this study, one of the explanations is, kasi kapag browse ka ng Instagram, you are training your mind to focus on the things that other people have, which you don't have. And it makes sense, di ba? Yung mga bagay na nakikita mo sa IG, pag browse ka ng browse dyan, madalas yung mga bagay na makikita mo doon, wala ka. Kasi yung mga fina-follow mo, mga celebrity, mga maraming mga pera yon, they can afford to have those things, while ikaw, wala kayong mga bagay na yon. Mas maganda yung relo nila, mas maganda yung kotse nila, mas maganda yung bahay bakasyonan nila. So the more you are exposing your mind to the things that you don't have and other people have, unti-unti pinapatay mo yung iyong contentment. Kaya nga sabi ni Lao Tzu, di ba? One Chinese philosopher, sabi niya, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Kapag nakikita mo yung mga bagay na meron ka, more than mga bagay na wala ka, lumalabas yung feeling natin na ang yaman-yaman pala natin. Kaya dapat itigil na natin yung pagkukumpara ng sarili natin sa ibang tao, no? Lalong-lalo na when you see things that other people have at wala tayo. Tip number 2, para ma-develop mo yung contentment mo, you need to practice expressing gratitude. Ibig sabihin yan, nagiging mapagpasalamat kang tao. Ang question is, Paano ako mag-e-express ng gratitude? Well, ang pinaka-basic dyan is by saying thank you. But trivia, sabi ng mga pag-aaral ng mga psychologists, ang epekto ng gratitude sa contentment doubles or even triples when you go beyond words. Meron ka pang isang bagay na dapat mas gagawin mo other than saying thank you to express your gratitude. And that is when you give. Sabi nga nila, the best expression of your gratitude is when you give. Kapag meron kang mga taong pinagpapasalamatan, ang pinakamagandang way para pasalamatan mo sila is when you give something to these people. Meron ngang isang pag-aaral na nabasa ako, ang sabi dito is, people who say thank you to other people are happy. But those people who translate their gratitude into behavior by giving something to other people, sila yung mga taong mas masasaya. At ano itong mga bagay na pwede mong ibigay sa ibang tao as an expression of gratitude? It could be anything. As long as nagbibigay ka. Pwedeng oras mo, pwedeng pera, pwedeng mga lumang damit, pwedeng yung relo na hindi mo na ginagamit. As long as you are giving to another person as an expression of your gratitude, it triples the increase of your contentment. Ang tanong, bakit? Anong meron sa gratitude? Anong meron sa giving that it will increase your contentment? Ito yung magic dyan, no? Ang explanation ng mga psychologists dyan, the more you say thank you kasi, the more you become aware of what you have. And you know what? This makes sense, di ba? Kasi kapag halimbawa, pupunta ka sa isang tao para magpasalamat, iisipin mo kasi muna kung ano yung bagay na binigay niya sa'yo before you say thank you. I mean, you don't just say thank you to people randomly. Thank you, wala lang. No. Iisipin mo muna yung mga bagay na natanggap mo because of that person, and then from there, you approach the person and say thank you. By doing that, ang nangyayari is you are now training your mind, you are now reprogramming your mind to focus on the things that you received rather than the things that you don't have. Diba? Malayong-malayo yan kapag nagbabrowse ka ng Instagram. Pag nagbabrowse ka ng Instagram, ang mind mo, ang focus, yung mga bagay na wala ka. But when you express gratitude to other people, you focus more on the things that you have. Sabi nga ni Dale Carnegie, it isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. Wala dun yan. Nasaan yan? It is what you think about it. And guess what? When you express gratitude through giving, it will change the way you see things. It will change the way you see the world. It will change the way you see the things that you have. In what way? Kapag nag-express ka ng gratitude, you begin to see it this way. I am super blessed for everything that I receive. Kapag nagfo-focus ka kasi sa mga bagay na natanggap mo, mas tumataas yung level of contentment mo compared to you focus on the things that you don't have. Kaya nga meron akong dalawang tips dito on how you can express gratitude. Number 1, magsulat ka ng gratitude journal. Every night, bago ka matulog, kuha ka ng isang notebook o isang kapirasong papel, magsulat ka ng mga bagay na pinagpapasalamat mo that it happened on that day. Before you go to sleep, train your mind to focus on the things that you receive on that day and that you are grateful for. And number 2, ito mas practical ito, no? Number 2, one way to apply gratitude is to give back. Ito yung tinatawag kong give back exercise. Sino ba itong mga taong pinagpapasalamatan mo? I-identify mo yung pangalan nila doon sa notebook mo, and then in 1 week, random lang, balikan mo yung taong yon and give something to them as a sign of your gratitude towards those people. Alam nyo, yung behavior na yan, that's also very biblical, no? Ang sabi, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Bakit God's will ang mag-give thanks tayo sa ibang tao? You know why? I think I know the answer why. Because God knows that having an attitude of gratitude is good for our mind. Now, in closing, every time that I teach contentment to my students, lagi nilang tinatanong to, Sir, yung contentment ba, tsaka yung improvement, are they compatible? And that is a very logical question to ask, diba? Kasi kapag kontento ka na, ibig sabihin nun, di ayaw mo na mag-improve. Ibig sabihin nun, hindi ka na mag-grow kasi kontento ka na kung nasaan ka. My answer to that question is this. Is contentment and improvement compatible? Yes, they are. Hindi sila opposite. Let me further explain, no? This is how I see contentment. Contentment doesn't mean stagnation. It means being happy in every stage towards success. Hindi ibig sabihin kontento ka na, ibig sabihin ayaw mo nang mag-grow. In fact, you are still excited to grow. You want more things. You want to achieve more destinations. It's just that, ang isang taong kontento, kahit wala pa siya sa destination, kahit hindi pa niya nakukuha yung mas magandang bagay na gusto niya, kahit nasaan pa siya, masaya pa rin siya. Yun nga yung tinatawag nating enjoying the journey eh. Dahil kontento ka, kahit anong stage ka nandoon, you are always happy, you are enjoying the journey. You are enjoying the journey and at the same time, pagdating mo doon sa destination mo, masaya ka rin. 'Di ba? So hindi siya incompatible. You can still be contented and at the same time, you would like more things or you would like to achieve more destination. So hindi sila antithesis, no? You can still be contented and at the same time, you still want to improve. Siguro this author can summarize what I'm saying here. Ang sabi niya, to be content doesn't mean you don't desire more. It means you're thankful for what you have and patient for what's to come. 'Di ba? Ang ganda nung sinabi niya, no? Kasi ang advantage kapag kontento ka, if you develop contentment, hindi ka natitempt na gumawa ng mga bagay na masasama just for you to get faster to the destination where you want to go. Hindi ka matitempt magdaya, hindi ka matitempt na mag-shortcut kasi nga you are still happy with your current state. Kahit mabagal man o mabilis yung pag-travel mo towards your destination, you are still happy. Yan yung maganda sa contentment. It makes you enjoy the journey and be happy when you achieve the destination. Again, contentment is good for you, so I would like you to start practicing it.